Good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 22nd, and this probably won't be a very long video, but I guess I just wanted to vlog. Just wanted to let everyone know that I'm okay, considering the circumstances and whatnot of my father-in-law passing away, and with my husband out of town. I don't do well with my husband being gone. I don't know why, because quite honestly he irritates me half the time and drives me crazy, and we argue, and some nights, not always, some nights he's just a lazy bum who doesn't even help me out. Just being honest. Sometimes, not always, but I miss him, and there have been very few times that Jim and I have really been apart. We go years without being apart, and I don't know, I know last year when he went to Mexico, it just made me realize how much I am dependent on him and how much I am attached to him, because sometimes you don't realize that. You know, you get caught up in the he drives me crazy and everything else, of the everydayness of stuff. But last year when he went to Mexico, I kind of like really fell apart, at least initially. I mean, I was fine after a while and did okay, but I just don't like the idea of him being on the other side of the country where I can't, you know, if anything were to happen or whatever, he's not close by, and I don't like that. You know, we've spent time apart. I'll do a, you know, girls' weekend away, or go home to Iowa for the weekend or whatever, but that's like within a couple hours of each other, and probably no more than 2 nights maybe. So, you know, whatever. I got my big girl panties on, I guess, so I miss him, but I'm still able to function, and haven't really cried too much yet. But you know, I think I haven't cried too much about it because I just kind of feel like I'm cried out. I'm cried out from the whole thing with my father-in-law. You know, I had several days of like really bawling and crying and stuff. It's just sad. Like I've said before, I'm an emotional person, and so just the idea of him not being alive anymore, or never being able to see him, I feel like I'm gonna cry, but I don't think I am. Just the thought of knowing we're never going to be able to see him again. In a very practical sense, we're used to not seeing him. I know the kids haven't really, I mean, they almost haven't even batted an eye with this whole situation, which I guess in some ways is good. But they're used to not seeing him. You know, when Andrew only got to meet him once, in person, only got to meet him once, and that's when Andrew was a baby, so it's pretty fair to say he doesn't even remember Papa Jim. And the other kids, there's just so much they don't remember from when they were little kids. It's kind of funny because we've taken them to California twice, the 4 big kids. We've been to California twice, and we've taken out there, we swam in the ocean, we went to Disney, and they're always like, I don't remember that. I'm like, great, wonderful. It's a good thing we, you know, did all that. But, I mean, I got pictures, and I just like being able to say that we have done those things, but still got my allergies bothering me quite a bit. But I really, really need to get inside. I really need to get busy on the house. The kids, for the most part, are back to school. Carmen starts preschool on Friday, and that'll just give me my afternoons free. But, you know, with it being summer, I just don't like stressing over really big cleaning projects and whatnot. I don't seem to get much accomplished anyways because the kids are home and driving me crazy, honestly. But I'm like, okay, it's time to get back on track. There's, I think I've blogged about this before. There's just so much that I used to be this super, super neat, organized housekeeper, woman, wife, mom, and I guess I still am in some ways, but not, even I'm aware that I'm not quite what I used to be. And I don't know if it's just that I set my standard way too high and I'm coming down to a more realistic standard, or I think some of it is with a lot of things, I'm just kind of burnt out. I've been a wife, mom, housekeeper, all that jazz for almost 18 years now. Almost 17 as a mom, almost 18 as a wife, and I think I'm kind of going through this really big funk of I'm sick and tired of cleaning the house. I'm tired of constantly being organized and constantly whatever, doing the dishes. I'm tired, honestly, I'm tired of putting kids to bed. I just want them to put themselves to bed, which the big kids do. It's the little ones that I'm still working on. And I know that's awful to say, because in light of everything that just happened, I should be like, you know, cherish every moment you have with your kids, because you never know when it could be the last one. And I get that, but sometimes just the reality of doing something day in and day out, and I don't know. I don't have any other reason or explanation for why some of these things that I used to do so well and with great ease, why all of a sudden is it so hard? I don't understand. So part of me is just like, you know, psh, psh, slap yourself, just get with it, Carmen, you know, back to reality, grow up. Too bad, too sad, you know, you chose this life. And I get that. I chose this life. I wanted all these kids. I wanted this life and all of it that came with it. I guess just sometimes, even as much as I want it and I enjoy it, it still can be, I don't know the word. It just is. So, anyways, I need to get back on it. I need to seriously get back with my house, not just temporarily, because I've done that before, where I have like a little surge of like a week or two where I go and I get the house clean and whatever, blah blah blah, and then like for 3 months I like do nothing. Well, not nothing, but I don't maintain it. I just, whatever, that's enough. And that's just not me, though. I am super OCD and super, I like to be organized. I like my house to be a certain way, and if I was able to do it with 4 toddlers, I don't understand why I can't do it now. So anyway, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling. I'm just kind of in a mood. I'm pretty sure I could just sit here and stare at the camera for like an hour and just, I'm just, you know, everything's kind of a struggle right now. Even though I have a peace about my father-in-law passing, you know, I firmly believe he's, you know, in a better place. He's in heaven. And there are many positive things. You know, our pastor this last week preached on loss. Of course, he had no idea. You know, I know our pastors plan these things months in advance. And they had no idea that we would be going through this loss when they would be preaching on loss. And he didn't just preach on the loss of a loved one. There's other losses in life that we go through. But between some of the things he said and between some of the things that Aunt June said, you know, I really have so much to be happy for. Even though all this, there's so much good just to hang on to. And so, but it's still so hard, because it's just weighing down on me. I don't know why, because I'm just normally a super happy person, and it just takes so much energy to be happy right now. So, okay, I did not want to fall apart. It just kind of is what it is, and I'll be fine. I'll be okay. I know that's when I sat down, I knew that was going to be the title of my vlog today, was I'm okay. I am. I really, really am. So I need to get in there, and I need to clean the house, get it done. I really want to do some amazing things this week and get back in order and make my husband proud and be the wife that he married and be the woman that I know I am and I know that I can be. It's great that my running's going good, but anyway, Okay, I just need to be quiet. Have a good Wednesday, everybody. Didn't mean to be Debbie Downer today, but I just wanted to vlog real quick and get it slapped on there and be done with the day. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.